Steve, those meteor showers you were talking about, if you didn't get a chance to see them, they kind of just flew out right by.
That's right. You've been getting some messages from people that have seen them. Yeah, I saw 3,
okay,
but then I got cold and went back in the house. Take a big, heavy jacket if you're going out, and we'll show you where to look in just a minute. But now let's look out over Sarasota Bay today from our Van Wezel camera, and it was just a stunning day. Even though it was about 10, 15 degrees cooler than yesterday, it was still nice. Those high clouds coming in from the Gulf of Mexico, and right at 5:38, there's a beautiful sunset over Sarasota Bay in the Gulf of Mexico. Right now at the current temperatures across the area, we are pretty much one of the cooler spots here. Tampa's 53, Fort Myers 51, in the low 40s up in the Panhandle. But if you look closely, Sarasota and Bradenton are the coolest spots, and Parrish as well, right along Siesta Key and Longboat Key, still in the 50s, surrounded by that water. That's why they're staying so warm. Now, currently at the airport, here's the bad news. It's 47 degrees, but that's as cold as it's going to get. The winds are going to turn around from the west and southeast west overnight, and that'll bring in moisture. The dew points will go up, and we'll go into the 50s overnight. At least that's the plan. Right now, the GOES satellite shows high clouds coming in right now from the Gulf of Mexico, but nothing to obscure your view of the eclipse. And the thicker clouds that are rushing across the Gulf to be here around 4 or 5 this morning will not interfere with your viewing of the Geminid meteor shower. What do? Well, you go outside and look to the east. Look for the 3 stars of Orion's belt. That's a good landmark. Almost anybody can spot that. Look to the left. You'll see a red star Betelgeuse. Keep looking to the left, and here's Castor and Pollux. That's the constellation Gemini, hence the Geminid meteor shower, because they kind of appear to, from that constellation. Now, up to 60 meteors per hour. Some of them could even be fireballs. This in the past, it's only been around for about 200 years. It's a debris from a very mysterious object. They don't know if it's a comet or a rock or whatever, but right now the best viewing between now and dawn. It peaked about 9, but there's still plenty out there. Now let's talk about the weather. Up in the Great Lakes, boy, what a miserable night. High pressure is over the Gulf, and that's going to keep us dry and milder as we move to the week. But look at this. Montreal 5 degrees right now, Toronto 14. But this pool of cool air, we're going to have a major shift in the atmosphere this next few days with this cold air pivoting back. That'll allow warmth to pivot over us. So it's going to be a twofer there. So they're going to get milder in the northeast, and we're going to get warmer here in Florida. But it is a snowy night from the Great Lakes in Ohio and Pennsylvania. Even the New York City area will have snow overnight through the morning commute. In fact, let's take a look at the Futurecast showing the progress of this snowstorm, the 3rd in a row. Like every day or so they're getting them. And then the lake effect snow sets in, so even when the storms stop, you get more snow falling in the snow belts of New York. It just is not stopping. Well, here are our weather headlines for the Suncoast. We have no snow to talk about right now, clear skies and cool temperatures. I said earlier it would not be as cold tonight, but at 11 o'clock we saw it's getting close to that. More clouds through Friday, and then we'll have a warming trend that takes us right on through the early part of next week, maybe the low 80s by Sunday and Monday. Take a look at our Futurecast from the RPM model, showing a few clouds here and there. Now, it does look on this model like we got some green stuff moving over us. That's mainly rain aloft. I don't think any will touch the ground. It would be sprinkles at best. We have a front coming through on Friday. It's going to be fairly weak, and it'll be cooler again on Friday night, but still in the 50s. And then over the weekend, it'll warm back up into the 70s and low 80s. Here's our forecast for tonight. Partly cloudy, not as cool, 47. Our average 55 with the southwest winds developing at 5 miles an hour, and that'll warm things up overnight, trust me. And for tomorrow, mostly sunny to cloudy day. Sunny in the morning, and then more clouds as the day goes on. Cooler, high 72 with those southwest winds. Lots of clouds. Now here's the good news I have for you. After this little cool spell, 47 tonight, 72 tomorrow, we warm up to the mid-70s on Saturday, 81 Sunday, 82 on Monday with a slight chance of showers. But next week, I think we've broken this pattern of cold spells every couple, 3 days. So it's going to be nice as we move into the Christmas week.